Now here's the thing. Yesterday, I tried out, emulating Heavenly Sword, a game that I have previously streamed on my PS3 with a capture card, but it stopped playing. And so then I've been thinking maybe I should just like download an ISO and try playing it in RPCS3. I own the game on disc, to be clear. If any like fucking jabroni or Pinkerton from Sony is watching and getting ready to get their pitchforks, I bought the game used, but I own it. Maybe not from the same region, but I own it. The problem is that it runs like absolute dog shit on the original console. And this actually allows me to play it at 60 FPS. Which is huge. And it seems like the ideal way to play it for me through the emulator is with my PS4 controller, which is very fitting, because I can pretend that I have a PS4 and the game was ported over and remastered. Well, not remastered, but like ported over in some sense. PS4 controller seems very appropriate. I played a little bit yesterday, but not much. I do think I want to start over. Yes. I want to appreciate the voice acting and such.
It was written that 23 years ago.
Oh my god.
In the year of the fire horse, a deity.
Our neighbor wanted something. Well, she didn't want anything, she wanted to give us something. I shouldn't complain. Let us start over.
I should not have been. It was written that 23 years ago, In the year of the fire horse, a deity would be reborn in the body of a mortal man. A savior, destined to unite our people and show us the way to the promised land. Instead, I was born from my mother's dying body, and my people wept. They said I was a portent of doom. Maybe they were right.
So this is very loud. A little compressor would be neat. I'm just gonna manually lower it in OBS. I should lower my PC volume too.
My clan believed this sword was forged in heaven for a deity. No mortal may wield it in battle without its power draining their life. The clan's duty is to protect the sacred weapon. Even in our darkest moments, the sword was never to be used. But I wielded the heavenly sword, savored the grace and fury in my blows, never once forgetting what I was offering for such power. Days ago, I made my fatal choice. The pact is at an end. Now I must pay the price.
The volume mixing in this game is all over the place. I mean, I can manually fiddle with the volume slider in OBS, but it's gonna be jank. Oh, the game is over. We died already. Sick.
I had never been one for prayer. The gods seldom listen. There was a time when I would have welcomed death, but now I would walk through hell for a chance to change this.
No! No, wait! Why have you taken me now? Please. Send me back. Let me go.
I was playing through this first part again yesterday,
Without me, they will perish.
and I noticed that the transition was a little bit weird.
I am not ready to die. Not yet.
Like her eyes jumped. No, her eyebrows jumped. I don't know if that was the thing on the PS3 as well. It could be an emulation error. I want to see if I can keep the mouse cursor visible. Oh, I'd have to restart the game. At least it's saved. No, don't record. Exit. Let me out. Well, I see the mouse, but I can't move it. It's anchored to the middle. That's not quite right. Lock mouse cursor in full screen. Oh, that's why. And then I have to restart again. That's a lot easier. I'm not controlling the game with the mouse. But I would like to be, or I would like to be able to move the mouse and click outside so I can change the volume and stuff every now and then. So I noticed as well that with RPCS3, the loading times are a lot shorter. I think. I don't remember having to wait so little during loading.
Bohan, a king from a distant country, seeks the heavenly sword. He seeks it as a symbol of his dominance over my clan, and with it, his dominance over the land. Bohan has hunted us for months, and he is relentless. My people are great warriors, but we cannot run forever.
Kai!
I don't like these drones. I don't like them.
We've got to get to the fort. Now! We'll be trapped like rats in here.
Even rats can become tigers when trapped.
And tigers make great trophies when skinned.
Enough!
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a fort.
Father.
It's probably going to get loud.
What are you waiting for? Barricade the doors!
This is going to be a bunch of button mashing.
They're scaling the walls!
Would be, yeah. Damn. Look at that 60 FPS. The game is too loud already. Why am I fighting up here? That's not how I remember this section. Go back down as God intended. Alright, good to know. The audio sounds good. Are there any other combos at this time? One of the reviews that I read said that basically you can just button mash. Because that's how dull the combat is in this game. I don't know how much of a fan I am. For context, I've played this game recently on PS3. I've played it on PS3 for a good while. So I'm not new. But at some point I got so frustrated that I stopped. Where's the last guy? Here. Bonk. Oh.
Fight is ours, clansmen, but the battle still rages.
How far did I get?
Shen. He has always been my tutor first, and my father second. My accursed birth and the death of my mother are hard for him. I fear that part of him can never truly forgive me for that.
I think the last thing I
Another
remember...
wave approaching.
No, I have to turn back the audio. Constantly have to adjust it. Last thing I remember doing was fighting this guy with the shield on his back. The fat dude who seemed developmentally stunted. In the Colosseum. I think I defeated him. But at the time, I remember after the stream, I downloaded the VOD, I looked at the clips of the QuickTime events, and I looked precisely at how long I had time to respond to them. Don't actually remember how much it was, but it wasn't much time. And add to that probably that there's a lot of input delay on the PS3 in this game. The game is limited to 30 FPS by default, but it runs a lot worse most of the time. I think my thinking was that maybe being able to play it in RPCS3 will help me actually have fun. Might make the game a little easier. Do I have finishers? No. No. Do the thing. Do the God of War thing.
How much longer can we run, Shen? One battle at a time, brothers. One battle at a time. You fought well, men. You have honored your ancestors.
3 stars? Okay. Funnily enough, the game... I drop frames even on my very modern computer
You know why this is happening, don't you?
Now is not
with
the
this
time.
game.
We cannot afford to fight amongst ourselves.
Let him speak.
Like the
You
next
know as well as
section,
I do.
the section after this, I
We all
believe,
know who brought this curse down upon us.
or
I am no curse.
Enough!
This war is of one person's making, that much is true. But that person is not Nariko.
yeah, tell him.
This
Come on, Shen. How long have we known each other? Stop hiding from the
is
truth.
King Bohan's war. Even as an arrogant young prince, he was capable of cruelty beyond measure. Now he commands an entire army. We fight together or we die alone. And that means all of us assassins approaching from the
Oh.
past.
It's not the next section. It's snipey time.
Listen to me, Kai. I want you to climb the trees and shoot at any soldiers you can see. Can you do that for me?
Twin Twang. Is it playtime? Yes.
Nariko, where do you think you're going?
You've had your playtime. It's Kai's turn now.
This part is fun. Yeah, okay.
There's one of them. Get out.
He fucking dodged. This guy isn't dead. No, he is.
Watch out.
Wait, I thought I hit him twice. Oh, come on. In the section after this, where Nariko commands the cannon, and there's a lot of soldiers, that's where I drop frames. And I don't know if it's because my CPU isn't good enough, or because... I don't know, it's just emulation. But I like that I can control this with the DualShock 4, with the PS4 controller. Didn't even have to do anything. I just connected it, and RPCS3 knew what to do. And the gyroscope works. It's good. Very good. No. Oh my god. That's mildly tilting. Come on. Fuck. Got most of them at least. Oh, it only was... No! Give me the pot! God damn it. Also, what do you mean only 2 stars?
You may collect the bodies of your men and give them a dignified burial.
How do you get 3 stars in this? How do you get 3 stars on the original PS3? Shit runs at 20 FPS.
All my life, I've had a recurring dream.
This whole game is kind of a tragedy.
In my dream, I see my father. He is standing above me. He raises the sword above his head. I try to call out to him and tell him to stop, but the sword strikes down.
Unfazed.
But this night, it wasn't a dream. The sword is now mine to protect, and my life will change forever.
The cinematography and the voice acting are all really cool.
You are needed, Nariko! Get up here!
But the frame rate is such a tragedy, as well as some of the gameplay. My favorite parts of the game have nothing to do with combat.
We need you here!
Yeah, the boss fights in this game were really frustrating. You can say it's a skill issue, but I know video games. I swear. I've played a game or 2 in my life.
Don't leave me! Take me with you!
You come with me!
No, Kai. Go with father. I'll find you again. I promise.
Yeah, we'll find her again. Don't worry about it. This is the section I was talking about that drops frames like crazy. That's part of why I'm still running it at 720p. But honestly, another part of it is also because it feels more appropriate playing it at 720. Because all the assets are adjusted to look good, or as well as good as they can at 720p. Most importantly, the fonts. When you render the game at 1080p, the fonts will look very crusty.
Well done.
Which is a little bit of a problem. This might be the first time that I've ever really used a gyro in my DualShock 4 controller.
It's working.
I think it is the first time.
We will make a break for the frozen river. Cover our backs with the cannon, and remember, if you see catapults, head east and don't stop running.
Don't kill me. I have wife and children. Three stars? No! Fuck you.
Now I have to get away. If I'm captured, the Heavenly Sword is lost, and the clan's sacrifice will have been in vain.
Back to 60 FPS.
Let's see you get out of this. Look, there's one of them.
What was that? Hello? Pick up the thing. Or not. Ew. What's that? Oh, probably was a slowdown. There are a few interesting bugs that come with running the game at 60. And my voice is kind of killing me. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage. So much phlegm.
Bring the body to me when you're finished, men! Try not to hack any limbs off this time!
So much on this topic of bugs. Also, the camera is doing a weird thing here.
I hear you've been killing my men. Can't be true. You're...
I still wonder if the animations are going faster than they should because I'm playing it at 30. I can change the frame limit, right? While it's running. Is that really 30? I mean, I could make a clip of doing the same thing. 256 by 224 at 120. Good God. It doesn't seem faster. It kinda seems faster because there's more frames, but I don't think her actions are taking more time than they are on 30 FPS. Maybe after the stream I'll try to make a comparison with doing certain animations. Because this is something that's quantifiable. I just do the same action on 30 and 60 and look at the clips and how long each action takes. But it does seem like it's the same. It's just more fluid. Wait, what? 256 by 224 is SNES resolution? There's no way, right? That sounds wrong. Is it not like 240p? Like, what was that? It doesn't say anywhere here. I mean, you would know, so I shouldn't doubt you, but... Huh. 256 by 224. That's wacky. But I don't know what your goal is, but if you want something authentic, then why not? Wait, but CRTs don't have resolutions. I was gonna say, why not just an old-fashioned CRT, like a regular TV? But like, they don't have resolutions. But also, computer CRTs have resolutions. But they... Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I yoinked an old ATI card from a computer that we've had for 15 years. It still has an S-video output. But it's sitting in a box, because I am too lazy to install it anywhere. This was like the idea of having a little corner with a CRT where I can play emulated games authentically. But in the end, I just have a PS2 there. Because plugging a computer into that is a pain in the ass. Oh, hello. Hello, fellas. Right. Yeah, that's how I remembered it. But like the screen that CRTs have can have varying quality. So even if you can't display 1600 by 1200 on a CRT, actually, wouldn't you need a higher frequency for that? Well, I was gonna say, even if you can display that, it doesn't mean that the CRT is going to be sharp enough to actually make anything legible. I do have my corner with the PS2 and a little CRT. That seems pretty good quality. It's a regular TV. It's like one of the small ones. I have two, and the second one that I have doesn't really work well with RGB SCART. I think it doesn't work well with SCART S video at 60 Hz either. I don't remember. It's been a long time, but I have good cables. I have good SCART cables. I have one that was real cheap off of AliExpress that it uses RGB. Absolutely does, which was surprising. Really works, really looks good. And I have another from retrogamingcables.co.uk, the British or UK website. That was 40 fucking bucks. Both are pretty much equal. So the Philips CRT that I have works. It's even the type that that takes a few seconds to actually look proper. Nariko, please pick up the shield.
A sword don't make you
That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, the Philips one works with the SCART RGB signal fine. The other one that I have doesn't. But it's still sitting around. It's functional, but I have no use for it. Sucks. Ironically, the PS2 has trouble with SNES games. It's unbelievable how underpowered that thing is. And I haven't played anything on the PS2 in a long time anyway. It's more decoration than anything. Name drop. This is another big fight scene. Don't worry, that's my controller vibrating.
Such a heavy sword for such a fragile creature. Come, child. Let me take your burden.
Never! Leave me, Nariko! Get the sword away from here! The line must not be broken!
Perhaps I'm not making myself clear. I have something of yours, and you have something of mine.
Always wondering what you have no comprehension.
That frame was so weird. Why would he make that face?
Years as we studied together have taught you nothing.
No! Shut up!
The style of this game is so fucking weird.
Actually, Shen, they have taught me that everything comes to he who waits, but quicker yet to he who takes.
This guy acted in Lord of the Rings, by the way.
No, that wouldn't be wise. That wouldn't be wise at all.
Every lifetime has one moment.
Shit, I didn't mean to skip that. Fuck. Guess I'll have to watch it again. I wanted to pause and say the sword makes a sheathing sound, an unsheathing sound, but you don't see a thing that she's holding it in, or do you? Wait, you do. Forgot what it's called. Sword condom? Bag? A sheath? No. A holster?
Father!
Holster?
Dear me, such a heavy sword for
Ah,
such
yeah.
a fragile creature. Come, child. Let me take your burden.
I like sword condom better.
Narco, get the sword away from here. The line must not be broken.
Perhaps I'm not making myself clear. I have something of yours, and you have something of mine.
Such a weird fucking face.
No comprehension.
I didn't have to see that a third time.
I see the years since we studied together have taught you nothing.
Shut up! Shut up. Actually, Shen, they have taught me that everything comes to he who waits, but quicker yet to he who takes.
Run, Nariko!
No, that wouldn't be wise. That wouldn't be wise at all.
A scabbard.
Every lifetime has one moment. You stand alone and you see it all so clearly. To save my father's life, I betray his whole reason for living. I know it's death I'm holding now. Did I ever have a choice?
What have you done, Nariko? What have you done?
Yeah, judge me harder. I do still really love how sexualized she is. I can't help it.
Bring me that sword.
I love women way too much.
Happens to be attached to it. So much the better.
I think the combo's changed. Yeah, Angel's Fury, Angel's Vortex, Falling Angel. I know. I've already played through this.
Assemble men! I want the sword, but give it to me quick!
Yeah, cut his stick off.
Stick the bitch!
Oh my god, I misread that at first. At first I thought that you were agreeing with me and saying that you're picking your mains for the ones that are the most sexualized, and then I saw you said that's why I always play the characters who are kids. My mistake. My bad.
Rico, I'm sorry, but I've got to kill you now.
Come on, she's nothing special.
I wish you did that to me. What did I do? I don't know what I just did.
What are you doing?
It was while falling, I think. Or after landing? No. Was it Savage Angel?
Am I watching a ballet? Kill her!
Oh. I didn't do that. Wait, what? Wait, they can be blocked? I didn't know that. I didn't realize that those can be blocked. That's the first time I hear of that. Which one is a block breaker? Angel's Fury. But Fallen Angel is a block breaker too. Come on, who's next? I wish she did that to me. I want her thighs to crush me. Pick up the body. Okay. Or not. 1 star?
Oh, it is pretty, isn't it? Yes, yes, I like that. I like it a lot. Oh, please give it to me. Or else I'll kill the old man painfully. And I can be quite inventive.
Get this sword away from him!
Kill her.
The sword does have power. I can feel it. In fact, I'm counting on it. If what is written is true, its power will soon drain my life force and it will kill me. By wielding it, I have become a ghost of flesh and blood. But really, what was I before?
You made me an outsider. You made me not care. What have you done to me? What have I become? You've turned me into a killer.
Dude, you were a killer before. So, it's 8:15, and I still haven't eaten. Normally I got really hungry by this point. When did I make food? Noon? 12:30? 1 p.m.? That was the last time I ate. And at some point I napped. I haven't eaten since then. Maybe I should? I've gained so much weight the last 1 or 2 years that I've been trying to eat less. But this is much less than planned. I'm not ashamed. Well, I am a little ashamed of finding her sexy and attractive. Like, I know a lot of this is for the male gaze, but still. I just like women. What can I do? Should I stop or... I'm a bit torn. I wonder if Vinny's VOD is up by now. He streamed last night, but he's dumb and he disabled automatic VOD publishing. Well, he didn't disable it, it automatically was disabled, but that happened to everyone on Twitch, including me. You can turn it back on and it's fine. He's just afraid. Little scaredy cat. Basically, no, he has not published it yet. He always puts it, or someone puts it on his Full Sauce channel on YouTube. While publishing the VOD at the same time, but hasn't happened so far. Because I've been the dieting and trying to wake up at consistent times and sleeping at consistent times has been like hand in hand for me. And a side effect of waking up at 9 every day and going to sleep around midnight or earlier is that I can never catch Vine Sauce streams anymore. Not live. Which wouldn't matter if he enabled auto-publishing VODs again. But he hasn't. It's annoying. So I always have to wait for him, sometimes a full day or longer for him to publish it and upload it to YouTube. Let's do a little bit more. I don't even know what I'd eat anyway.
Bird or worms? It's tasty.
The others.
I love this cutscene.
Father, where are they?
Gone.
Dead.
Not dead. Gone.
Gone where?
Master Shen said I must hide.
And did you?
Yes. No. Well, a bit.
Please, Kai, you have to tell me what happened.
I got bored. I climbed a tree. I saw those soldiers again.
And?
They had Master Shen and some of the others.
Did you see where they were taking them?
Yum.
This was once a place of tranquility and learning. Now Bohan has ravaged its beauty with his mark of corruption. I can feel the suffering of my father and our clansmen there, at Bohan's mercy. And this I know. Some men show no mercy. Kai. I have to find Father. You keep watch till we return. We may need you to play Twing Twang.
Yes, Noriko. We'll find a place to hide. Won't we?
Good. I wonder how bad the QTEs are going to be. Out 60 FPS. Even though it's nice, even though she's nice to look at, I don't need to be horny while playing a game. Like, I appreciate Tomb Raider 2, the new Tomb Raider games. You know, where Laura is actually fully clothed. To be fair, she's still conventionally attractive in those games, but just having a female main protagonist is cool. I don't know. I am both horny and woke, you could say.
What in hell is that? Cut the ropes!
Hey! Get up here!
Come on! There's only one of her!
This is a lot better at 60. I don't know. This is what the game should have been like. But that's easy to say now. 15 years later. Because back then, it was extremely common for games to run at 30 FPS and less. It was the same on the PS2. Where do we go to now? Just here? They are parryable. That's sick. I wonder how that feels. it's a chore, to be honest. Maybe a little bit less of a painful chore though, now that it's at a higher frame rate. No, don't go. Wait. The game is a little bit better at 60 FPS, and now that I know all the little tricks, although I don't know if you can even call them tricks, like the fact that those pots, the red plots, replenish health. That's really important in fights. And I'm a bit more familiar with the combos. Yeah, I know what to do. I know. Bonk. Why are those like cutscenes rendered or limited to 30? Those are rendered. They're not pre-rendered. They're in-game. But they decide to play at a lower frame rate, while the rest of the game allows to be played at 60. Normally the game on the PS3 originally, it runs at 30, to be clear. Regardless, it always runs at 30 at most. Who the fuck pinged or messaged me? Zorp. Here, let me share this with the class. Oh, this is the bird thing. I ain't doing that. Not now. This fight traumatized me. I might do it off stream. I've already played it on stream once, or rather like 3 times. No thanks. I'm gonna put a stop here. I'm going to end it all, by which I mean end the stream. Thanks for watching and hanging out and stuff. I probably really should look for some food now. I don't really feel hungry. Take care. Drink water. Don't do drugs. Bye-bye.